An Iranian ballistic missile was fired. It crossed Iraq, crossed Syria, and headed straight for a NATO country. For the first time in this war, Iran targets an alliance of 32 nations. Turkey's air defenses intercepted it just in time. But the message was unmistakable. Iran isn't just fighting America and Israel anymore. In a significant escalation in the ongoing war in the Middle East, Turkey's Ministry of National Defense announced on March 4th that NATO air and missile defense assets in the eastern Mediterranean intercepted an Iranian ballistic missile that was detected heading towards Turkish airspace after being fired from Iran and crossing Iraqi and Syrian airspace.
A ballistic munition fired from Iran, which was detected heading towards Turkish airspace after crossing Iraqi and Syrian airspace, was timely engaged and neutralized by NATO air and missile defense elements deployed in the eastern Mediterranean.
Debris from the interceptor munition fell in the Dortial district of Hatay province after the threat was destroyed in the air. The debris was confirmed to belong to the air defense interceptor, not the incoming missile. No casualties or injuries were reported. Reports from Shafak News and North Press Agency indicated the Iranian ballistic missile was intercepted over Qamishli in northeastern Syria, near the Turkish border. The Incirlik airbase is controlled and run by the Turkish military despite hosting US troops. The US has over 1,000 military personnel at Incirlik. The Turkish ministry said Ankara's determination and capacity to ensure the security of its country and citizens were at the highest level.
Turkey sides with regional stability and peace and is capable of ensuring the security of its territory and citizens, regardless of where a threat originates. Every step necessary for the defense of our territory and airspace will be taken with determination and without hesitation. We remind all parties that our right to respond to any hostile act against our country is reserved.
Turkey warned all parties against taking steps that would cause the conflict to spread further in the region, saying it would continue consultations with NATO and other allies in this regard. The escalation marks the first time a NATO state has come under fire in the war that broke out on February 28th when the US and Israel struck Iran, killing Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Vowing retaliation, Iran has launched attacks on Israel and US bases across the region, including strikes on Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Kuwait, Bahrain, and Oman. The UK Royal Air Force base in Cyprus's Akrotiri has also been attacked using drones. France, Greece, and the UK have since scrambled vessels, jets, and anti-drone systems in the region. It was a moment military historians will be analysing for years. An Israeli Air Force F-35 Adir, the stealth fifth-generation fighter jet that Iran has called a myth, a bluff, and an empty threat, entered contested airspace over Tehran and did what no F-35 has ever done in recorded combat history. It shot down a manned aircraft. The target, a Yakovlev Yak-130. A Russian-origin, twin-engine jet trainer and light combat aircraft, built in Moscow, acquired by Tehran, and now debris somewhere over the Iranian capital. The Israeli Defense Forces confirmed the kill, making history. This is the world's first recorded air-to-air kill by an F-35 against a manned fighter jet. Not in simulation, not in a war game. Over Tehran. Let that sink in.
Today we will complete the first 100 hours of Operation Roaring Lion. With that, the opening stage of the operation will be complete. A stage that included the elimination of most of the regime's leadership, achieving aerial superiority over Iran's sky, and the destabilization and hits to most of the regime's core arrays. A short while ago, Adir fighter jet shot down an Iranian fighter jet over Iran's sky, over Tehran's sky. This is the world's first shoot-down of a manned fighter jet by F-35 fighter jet.
The Yak-130 is no antique. It's a modern aircraft capable of carrying real weapons. But against an F-35 Adir, with its radar-evading stealth profile, advanced sensor fusion, and beyond visual range missile systems, it was outmatched before the pilot ever knew what was coming. For Israel, this moment carries enormous strategic weight. The F-35 program has faced years of skepticism, nations questioning whether its price tag justified its capability. One engagement over Tehran may have silenced the debate permanently. For Iran, the implications are more sobering. Their air defense network, one of the most discussed in the region, apparently failed to intercept or even adequately warn the Yak-130 pilot in time. A stealth aircraft, Israeli, penetrating Iranian airspace, engaging and exiting, is not just a military embarrassment. It is a signal. Israel can reach you quietly, decisively. But the story doesn't end there. Simultaneously, a separate crisis was unfolding over the skies of the United Arab Emirates. Iranian drones, armed, unmanned, and heading toward Emirati territory, were detected on approach. What happened next was a reminder that Tehran's challenges are no longer just a regional problem. They are increasingly a European one too. French fighter jets, deployed as part of France's long-standing defense partnership with the UAE, scrambled and neutralized the incoming Iranian drone threat before any harm could be done. France and the UAE maintain a significant military relationship. France operates a permanent base in Abu Dhabi, and this engagement marks one of the most direct French military confrontations with Iranian hardware in recent memory. The fact that French jets neutralized Iranian drones over Gulf airspace sends a layered message. Iran now faces pushback not just from Israel or American-aligned regional forces, but from a permanent member of the UN Security Council with its own advanced air power planted firmly in the Gulf. Take both events together and a pattern emerges. Iran is finding that its military tools, its Russian-built jets, its drone arsenal, are no longer operating in a permissive environment. The skies it once used freely are becoming contested territory. Whether this escalates or deters, whether Tehran recalibrates or doubles down, is the question now hanging over every military briefing from Jerusalem to Paris to Washington. One thing is certain: the rules of engagement in the Middle East just changed, and they changed fast.